Okay, the first weird pizza topping is kangaroo.
Ooh.
Okay, so
Hippity hop.
hippity hopperoo.
Hippity hopperoo. I already got the names for this. I'm gonna call it
That's
Chauncey.
the name of the what?
Do you know you have ice in your veins when you're working?
No. Okay, how about this? How about we say the kangaroo died of natural causes?
Yes.
And was still safe to eat.
Safe to eat. Well, there's no better way to eat food than on a pizza.
Pizza's great because you can do so much with so little. Curry.
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry on a pizza.
Swoosh.
Hell yeah.
There's a
Great.
place somewhere in the country that has a slice that's over $1,000.
Imagine me saying 12,000 in the
Imagine
answer
if you
was
said
too
like
many.
$8. That would have been too low.
If I said $8, I don't deserve to be on the podcast.
Welcome to the first ever Slice Pizza podcast. Emily, what's it going to be called?
What's it gonna be called?
Let's put you right on the spot.
I already have to
Right
hold
on the
this.
spot. What are we calling it? The podcast that we're on right now.
We're calling it.
It's Just Pizza.
Oh right, it's just pizza.
It's Just Pizza podcast. I'm going to be one of your hosts, Jeremy Tan. To my right, this giggly poof over here is Emily. She's been working at Slice for over 5 years. She is our assistant general manager. She is one of our pod hosts who's going to be joining us on the It's Just Pizza podcast. She's got a little bit of the nervous giggles right now, and we're going to work through that, aren't we?
No.
No, we're not. So, a little bit about It's Just Pizza podcast. We've been talking about this for a while at Slice, and it's something we wanted to do. We wanted to just talk about things that happen in the store, culture, a lot of pizza stuff, random just opinions and epiphanies that we have in the pizza world that we thought we'd share with people. Part of the It's Just Pizza podcast, lovingly, is filmed in Slice's own break room, which is in a live kitchen, so you might hear some kitchen talk. Hopefully, if we're lucky, we're gonna hear a freak out of someone dropping like spinach or something hot, or get to like pretend we're in the Bear. You'll hear like sharp behind, knife behind. You'll hear Taylor shaking up drinks, which is awesome. But yeah, no, we're live. You'll see people walking through parts of the awesome staff that makes Slice. You'll this lovely background we printed just for this idea. There's a lot of stuff going on at Slice. It's alive. We're a very busy restaurant. We try to close the doors, but yeah, it's gonna be a good time. But no, we thought it would be great. We thought, low stakes. Let's start with like once a month, see how it goes. Let's talk about stuff. We'll interview people that work here. We'll interview people that don't work here. We'll talk about things that are pizza related. We'll talk about some things that aren't pizza related. Ultimately, when we kind of talked this idea and fleshed it out, originally it was like, let's just create Instagram content. And then we realized we had to dial this down. And maybe it might be easier to make the podcast instead of making a fake podcast. And I think ultimately for me, there's a lot of important stuff that we talked about at the workplace, specifically Slice, that's relevant not just to our employees and our culture here, but to people that might be watching this, might tune in, fans of Slice, fans of pizza. I think, we've been doing this for a long time, and we have opinions that matter. And sometimes we say things that make people laugh, and sometimes we don't. Sometimes just saying our name out loud
we don't.
just
Yeah.
cracks us up
Right.
for no reason.
Yeah.
I think I made Patrick laugh yesterday in the prep kitchen that he hurt his broken ribs, and that felt good.
And that felt good to me.
That felt good to me. But yeah, I think we're going to start off doing these, start off with like once a month, bringing a new episode of the podcast. This episode, we're going to kind of mess with the format, talk about what we want to talk about, a little bit of intros, a little bit of talking about us, which, might get real. We have Mr. Sutherland outside, your kindergarten teacher.
So Mrs. Sunderland.
Mrs. Sunderland. She's waiting out back. She's a lovely lady. So she's going to be coming out in a little bit. Either way,
She's just not.
She's not. That's what you think. I think ultimately, though, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a fun exercise, and I think we're going to create some great content. So besides Emily, who is one of our rotating co-hosts, we also have Mary on the editing sticks off camera. So you might hear her lovely voice. A little bit about Mary, and I'm sure she can talk for herself, unlike Emily, but a little bit about Mary. Mary used to grace Slice's headquarters over here as a slinging extraordinaire back in the day, before she kind of graduated and went off to the world and became an expert editor.
That's right, Jeremy. I'm over here off camera. I'm doing my news voice.
If you want to find her, there's some YouTube videos where she drives cars around.
That is true. I am all over the internet.
All over the internet, in only the best ways possible. Yeah, I think as we talk about each episode, as we dive into pizza, as we dive into what we're talking about, we're gonna flesh out a little bit of a more consistent formula. As Mary and I were talking about this, and I've spoke to you a little bit, I started watching and listening to podcasts for the first time, and that was a new thing. I'd always heard about them, and honestly, for me, I had really no idea what they were. Kind of realized they're a little bit of everything. There's just like so many in every field. I'm sure if we Googled pizza podcast, there'd be like 500.
You think there's pizza podcasts?
Oh, there are. There are tons of them.
Oh.
We're just joining one of the billions and millions out there.
Jeremy's the only listener.
Yeah. To this one so far. My mom is going to probably listen to this too.
Yeah,
So
probably.
hi Mom. How's it going? But yeah, I think it's going to be a good time. I think it's going to be fun. As we dive into it, we're going to get more of a dialed in format.
Yeah, structure.
Structure.
Yeah.
You volunteered to be on this podcast. What's one reason that you wanted to do that?
At first, I was like, that'll just be fun. I think it would just be fun because we all, especially as we all like making pizza, we all do love each other's company.
That's
you
a
know.
fact.
And we yap and we yap and we yap and we laugh. Oh, how we laugh.
Oh, how we
Oh,
laugh.
how we
Oh,
laugh.
how we laugh.
Oh, how
You just
we
gotta look
laugh.
right when you say it. You gotta look right. Oh, how we laugh.
Just, oh, how we laugh. At first I thought it would just be fun. And then I thought it actually, I'm sure with time, we'd actually have like good conversation, not just like about pizza, I'm sure. It's conversations we probably wouldn't have if not for the podcast. So I thought that eventually whoever ends up being on the podcast, we'd get a good, if without being on the podcast, maybe we would never have talked about it or, never would have thought about things. So.
Do you know where we came up with the name from? Why we came up with the name?
It's Just Pizza?
Yeah.
Vaguely, I think. Weren't we just like talking about something being stressful?
Yeah.
Like stuff just being stressful, and we're like, it's just pizza.
It's just pizza. I
it's
think
just
that's
pizza.
awesome. I think that's the purpose of the name is like people take their jobs and their life so seriously, and we are fortunate enough to work in an industry where it's just pizza.
Right.
And we take our jobs very seriously, probably more than people listening have any idea.
No, right. Yeah.
And the stresses that people feel working here and working in restaurants in general is real, and burnout is real. And I think when you get to the bottom of it, our first staff shirt at Slice was a Jim Henson quote I stole, but it's simple is good. And what that meant for Jim was when the Muppets, which are insane, when things were going crazy, he had to remind himself that simple is good. And to get a segue into the next thing, you don't have to overcomplicate it, even though you have that reputation of like the Muppets. For you young viewers out there, they're awesome, just for the record. But I think, it's just pizza. It's really to hammer home that like, that's what we're doing. And Emily hit it on the head, you hit it on the head. It's supposed to be fun. And if we're not taking time to acknowledge the fun and the real conversations and the connections we have with each other, then we're going to work for the wrong reasons, because we could just be a video editor at CSU if we're not have fun all day.
Right.
No, I think that's awesome. I think that was a great answer. Anything else you want to tell the world about yourself before we dive into the podcast?
I'm vegan.
Emily is our resident vegan. For any Slice fans that have experienced Vegan Mondays, that's Emily's brainchild over the last year plus. What's been your favorite thing about Vegan Mondays?
I think people being excited about it. I think I went into it just being like, it's always nice for me to have an option when I go somewhere, but it's been nice to hear people be like coming in like every Monday being excited about it and like letting me know how they, like this slice was so good, or I really like this slice, or this one was my favorite so far,
We were at the Wedding Expo last weekend in Loveland with Anne, myself, and Dolan, and a couple that's getting married, they came up to us and said the vegan chicken and waffles was the favorite thing they've ever eaten in their life. Not favorite slice of pizza.
They ate the vegan chicken and waffles?
And she was raving, like, her favorite thing ever. Like, they were asking about, like, can we just serve that every day to her? Like Cleopatra and the Grapes, just serving her chicken and waffles
and
from...
we can.
Yeah. So people love it and they're talking about it. I think that's what's awesome is I see people that I have no relation with that just know that we're connected to Slice, and they say something about Vegan Monday. And I love how, like, you've really taken it and made it off menu. I think that's been awesome that it's not just like, it started off like, we can make a vegan slice of cheese.
Right.
Guess what else we can do? I think it's been awesome watching you grow with it. And like every Monday for me working, getting excited for like seeing the work you've been putting in, but seeing that like There's a shit ton of customers.
Yeah.
So we can curse, just wanted to let you know.
A shit ton.
You can say it, but there are a customer fuck ton. just say earmuffs and you can say whatever you want. But you can come in and that are just coming in specifically for that or planning their Mondays.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome, and I think it's grown like how much vegan cheese we go through compared to what we did.
Way more.
Way more. So I think that's just been great.
Yeah.
Any other introduction stuff that you'd be reminisce if the world didn't know?
I mean, currently at this moment, no.
Love it.
But I don't love yapping about myself.
Yeah, that's fair.
So if you want me to yap about something, I will.
You'll pipe in.
Or if you ask me a direct question, I'll answer. But like.
So you're from Pennsylvania.
I'm
Central
from
Pennsylvania.
I'm from Central.
So here's
PA.
the question: Pittsburgh Penguins or Philadelphia Flyers?
So
don't kiss up to your boss. I want the real answer.
I actually
couldn't care less.
Know that the Flyers. No, I would say Penguins because I'm aware of who
Hershey
they are.
Bears.
Hershey Bears. I'd pick
Scranton
Hershey Bears.
Penguins.
I've been to Hershey Bears.
Okay, closer to where you're from. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, why did you were working in corporate America? I told you we were going to do it. You weren't working in pizza restaurants or restaurants at all.
No, I hadn't worked in a restaurant.
And it was during like the middle of COVID.
It was. It was the
so
middle.
Why
of
did you? How did you hear about Slice, and why did you
really
apply? It does help.
This being right here. Well, I was working at Target.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun for a moment in time, and I just got kind of tired of it because it's just Target. It's just. I don't know. You go in and they're like, we want you to work to be employee of the month and like work to like.
Were you ever the employee of the month?
No.
They missed out.
Like, well, and the manager.
She's been the employee of the month at Slice like 17 times in 5 years.
Well, it was like it just didn't care at all, or like start caring, or like care more as time went on. It was just kind of like.
So being a vegan, what made you come to Slice in the middle of COVID?
Oh, okay. Well,
like how did that happen?
Right. Well, so I knew I wanted a different job.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, I didn't know that I wanted to work at a restaurant. I didn't know I wanted to work in pizza.
You still didn't even know that.
No, I still didn't even know that. We have a sign that says we're hiring that has never been taken down, that will never be taken down.
Facts. Who's on it?
Who's on it?
Yeah, who's on the sign?
Oh, was it Batman?
I mean, allegedly.
Allegedly.
We don't have permission, so it might not
Right,
be
so it's
Batman.
probably not Batman.
It looks like the silhouette of, I think it's a guy in Halloween wearing a Batman costume from the back.
Probably.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Batman. Pizza Mon.
Anyway, this man told me that we were hiring.
Yeah, this man at the bus stop was like, come here, pretty lady, want a job?
Wait, you were walking like outside and you saw this sign?
During COVID, walking outside and a man was like, a man in a cape was like, come here, I have a job for you.
Botman told me that we were hiring.
In the Bed Bath and Beyond section of, the Beyond section of Bed Bath and Beyond, that was the.
Anyway, I saw this.
It opened up your eyes, you saw the sign? Sauce.
Quite literally.
Quite literally.
Yeah, and I'd been here twice before, and no pizza place that I've tried had vegan cheese that I liked.
Mm-hmm.
Even that I liked a little bit, and so I ate this pizza and was like, that was really good, and I would come back multiple times, and I did. And so I applied, just because I wanted a different job. That was truly it. And I was I want to work somewhere in Old Town, and this place seems really cool. They seem very friendly, and they just they like what they're doing.
No.
And then I applied, and now here I am on a podcast.
5 years later.
5 years later.
My favorite Emily beginning story is Emily and Mary were hired around the same time during COVID, and it was the world of masks. And if everyone remembers the world of masks, one of my favorite memories, it was myself, and I know I've shared this with Em and a few other people. When people were wearing masks 24/7, you had to picture what they looked like under the mask, because I didn't ever know you pre-mask. Mm-hmm. And every once in a while when you would eat and take the mask off, I would just be like, that is just not what I thought your face looked like. And not in a bad way at all. I was like, oh, that's what she looks like. And that's the crazy world that was 2020 and 2021 was you hired people and you worked with them every day and you had no idea what they looked like.
No idea.
You could see them outside of work and you're like, that's not even
No, genuinely, because it was entirely.
It was nose down. We should do the podcast like this for the rest of the time. It's really good for audio and visual. Mary's gonna love it for editing.
Are you without?
No.
Your mask?
Yeah.
It was like, whoa.
Whoa.
Wasn't expecting beard, wasn't it? Like,
Oh, the beard, yeah.
You
It
just
comes and
fully
goes.
covered.
Next podcast, it might be gone. The
Yours?
hair will definitely be gone by
No, it
it's a
was-
once a year thing.
yeah.
The beard was a surprise.
The beard was a surprise.
Yeah. But it looks great.
Did I look like what you thought?
You did. You did. You did. Yeah, I don't know why. Probably I had seen you subconsciously at a wedding that I had attended
It
once.
didn't look like that though. That was like.
You were at the wedding though.
I was in the wedding.
You were in the wedding. I know you were in the wedding. I was at the wedding.
know
You were in
that.
the wedding.
I knew that.
Just got to one up
know
you
that.
over there.
I know
I
that
was
already.
in the wedding. All right, we have a few sponsors of the It's Just Pizza podcast, which is crazy because it's episode 1, and how did we get sponsors? But our first sponsor of our It's Just Pizza episode 1 podcast is our very own Speak Cheesy Lounge, located under our prep kitchen that we added about 2.5, 3 years ago. For those of you who haven't been to the Speak Cheesy Lounge, they provide not just classic cocktails out in the Speak Cheesy, there are good times. Those times include...
There are good times.
There are good times. There's trivia on Monday nights. There's bingo on Tuesday nights. Wednesday's open mic comedy, where Emily and I will never be seen because we're not as funny as we think we are. It's also available for private parties, but our whole bar team down there makes terrific beverages, mixed cocktails, craft beer. It's a great place. Speak Cheesy Lounge open 7 days a week. Thank you, Speak Cheesy, for sponsoring episode 1 of the It's Just Pizza podcast. Topic 1. Em, you've been working here for 5 years, not directly towards you, but what do you love about pizza? And also, why do you like working in the pizza industry? Like, you were working in corporate and now you're not, and you seem to be thriving and enjoying this career choice better. What are you getting out of it? What's motivating you? What are you finding joy in?
I think, well, first question was, what do you like about pizza?
Yeah.
Pizza's great because you can do so much with so little. I think it's the same basic ingredients, you know, when you're talking about the base of the pizza.
Yeah.
Not the base.
No,
but,
yeah.
You know,
The skin.
the base under the base.
The crust.
The crust.
The crust
if you
of the
will.
issues. The crust.
The crust.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's fun. I think it's fun to kind of, you can use a lot of the same ingredients, but make a lot of different things, different combinations. And I just think it's good. I
Yeah.
just think pizza's yummy.
Pizza's the best.
Pizza's just good. It's always good.
It's the
just
best.
is always good.
It's the best.
Working in the pizza industry, I guess I can't say that, like, I know there's some people that have worked at many pizza places. You
Facts.
know? So, this is the only one I've worked at. But I think, I mean, the way that we're kind of set up here, I mean, not currently with the, the current setup, but our normal setup, I think it's fun. I think it's a good, like, fast-paced environment, and I think that is definitely for some people and not for others, and I do enjoy a fast-paced environment, and I think pizza, working here specifically, I just think you've made a very enticing place to work when it comes to not just how, like, we work physically, but like how we work, like, mentally. I think you set the tone very well for how you want this place to run, and not just on shift, but like in general.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's why I really, really, really like it here.
Do you know you have ice in your veins when you're working?
No.
You don't. You just naturally have that? Or you're not unaware, just blissfully unaware?
I mean, I know what ice in veins means, but what do you, I need you to
You never
elaborate.
fold under pressure.
Oh,
You just got that.
I just do it.
Natural born killer. Love it.
I mean, yeah, no, there are times where, you know, I'll go home and be like, oh my God, I won't feel affected until I get home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you got ice in your veins. You don't show
Yeah.
emotion.
No.
Yeah, you just kill her.
Yeah.
Stone cold killing those pizzas
Yeah.
one at a time. No, that's awesome. I personally love pizza. Period.
Period.
Have
Don't
my
have to say
have
anything
my
else.
whole life, and so the idea of making pizza for a living used to make me laugh and giggle and smile because, like, I was doing it for me, and then other people were eating it, and I was like, wow, that is outrageous, outlandish. Like, I played hockey my whole life, and now I'm a chef that makes pizza all the time and run this awesome company, but, like, I didn't see that coming. And it boils down to like, what do I love about pizza? Everything. I eat pizza even when I'm not here. I eat pizza if it's on a menu somewhere and I want to try. I'm like curious what they're doing, what different styles are they doing, what cheeses they're doing, how are they cooking it, what ovens are they using, what are they doing differently. Last Sunday I went into a pizza kitchen with my buddy who owns a place, and I saw that they were wrapping their KDSs with like food wrap, and I was like, that's such a great way to keep flour out of it. Oh my God, I'm gonna steal that idea, and we did. We have that going on this week, so we're always learning. The biggest thing in the pizza industry for me is more of like Slice Central, but like when I opened Slice, going from like working at pizza places and loving working, eating pizza and making pizza, was growing the company and that challenge, but I didn't know one of the most rewarding things I'd get out of this was be watching the development of people. You being case in point, coming in with a mask on from Target, just little May coming in from Target, Mary behind the sticks coming in, slinging, just watching growth and development of, at this point, probably over 100 people that have went on and either are still with us in some way, still come back to us, like Mary always finds a way back. And that's just such a rewarding community that we've been able to build and foster. And I know I'm like at the helm, but I don't think I'm solely responsible. Like right now, I think you're a huge part to the culture and play a huge part to why everyone loves this job. I think, I just kind of like built the boat and put it into the water. And then I just like help it not hit big obstacles and watch like the rest of the crew kind of just steer it in new directions. Like Vegan Monday, we go back to that. That was all you, and you just need a little nudge. Yeah. And now you're killing it. I think there's other things like, when you guys both started, there was no prep team. There was no. That didn't exist. Now we have 25 employees. It's just crazy how big we've gotten. But at the end of the day, like, just pizza's delicious. I'm a carbaholic, and I love pizza, and I never will not love pizza. I think if I ever went to a doctor and they told me my arteries were clogged, I'd be like, well, that's it. I'm gonna have a few more slices.
That's it.
I think it's just pizza or bust for me.
Pizza or die.
Pizza or die.
Yeah.
Pizza cures everything, man. Pizza party, pizza slice of cheese, 1,000+ slices of cheese a year, and I'm like the happiest guy you'll meet. Period.
Yeah. Period.
So,
period.
Yeah. Topic 2. So in fashion of like the Olympics that were just on, Team USA crushing Canada, I'll say it. Canada was way better than the United States. I don't know what happened. I know we're supposed to be like proud of our country, but like Canada was the better hockey team by far. But like that happens every.
Men and women.
Yeah, both. Oh, and the games that for the handicapped people has a name, Paralympics. The men's USA won in that too. So it's like a sweep in the hockey world for the country, which is crazy because Canada's far superior in hockey. Their pizza's not superior to ours. Going to that's every 4 years. There's something that's every year that's kind of fun in the pizza world, and that's the Pizza Expo, which is happening pretty much next weekend. I was lucky enough to go last year. I know next year or two, we're definitely going to send Emily and a few other people to the world of pizza. And that's just like a room in Vegas for like 3 to 5 days filled with crazy pizza holics. People are just in the game, living, bleeding marinara. Question, I think we already know. Would you ever want to go to the expo?
Yes.
Yes, perfect. Would you ever want to compete in it? One of our ex-employees, Landon, worked for a different company. Like, would you want to enter Best Vegan Slice and like create a pizza? Would that interest you?
I mean, like when I think about that, like right off the bat, yes.
Yeah.
It does sound terrifying.
Oh yeah. So does doing a podcast, though, right?
Yeah, we're not quite as terrifying. I can't lose at a podcast. I mean, I guess I could.
You could lose. Like, no one watches it except for our parents and Mary. That's losing. Winning?
That is not losing.
Oh, that's not losing.
I thought you were saying like, I will not be watching.
Yeah, I will edit this and that is it. Yeah, so competing could be something you could see in your future in the expo.
Yeah, I mean, what do you have to do to qualify?
You just enter. You give them money and then you get to make pizza.
You have to give them money.
You do give them money. But Slice would cover that and we would ship you out. If the hardest part for competing is getting the food there. I've talked to people that compete. You have to get your dough, your cheese, like on an airplane or in a car to Vegas. You have to get behind the.
See, now that's crazy.
And then the day of the competition is just really stressful. And how's your dough proofing?
Do they have a vegan?
Yes.
They do.
They do.
So is it? You come up with your own.
You would
enter.
So you could enter vegan cheese, or you could like do one of your Monday creations. You could create you could bring in the vegan chicken and waffles.
True.
That would be that couple that's getting married soon. They would fly to Vegas, maybe elope, and eat your chicken and waffles. It'd be a 2-for-1.
Let's hope.
We could only hope. But yeah, that would be something. I would be there. If you're competing, I'll be there. Mary would
would
probably
hope.
come too, I hope. To film a off episode of the podcast on mobile podcast.
Episode 2.
Episode
Vegas.
2. 1 year
Vegas.
from now, we will do episode 2. We will regroup from this debacle and we will do episode 2.
If you fly me out there, I'll go.
Oh, we're going. Would you ever want to be a guest speaker if like they asked you to?
I mean, what do I? Okay.
Like doing
but,
like a seminar, like a TED talk about like vegan pizza, like your journey to
I mean, yeah.
bring-
As long as it's, I think the top. I think if it was vegan, yes.
Yeah. Do you think
Specifically.
you would feel like you have information after working here and like you have enough information to share with people that would be worthwhile?
Yeah.
For someone who wants to add vegan programs to their menu, like the benefits?
I think so.
I would watch that in a second.
Watch that 5 times over.
5 times over, all day. All day. Would you want to have a booth at the Pizza Expo? Like a slice booth?
Slice booth?
Yeah, I don't know what we would sell.
I was gonna say.
We'd just be like, just wasting people's time.
I just feel like you're.
What about our
hours
podcast?
away.
What about our podcast having a
about our
booth
podcast?
there? We have it's
The
just
podcast
pizza.
having a booth?
Podcast is a booth. We
And
teach
we're like
people,
interviewing people?
and we also tell people like, hey, you can start a podcast at your restaurant. This is the joys you get from
Yeah.
it. Look what we've done to the culture.
That would be cool.
Yeah, okay.
I think I'd.
The answer's not no, is what I'm hearing.
The answer's not no.
Okay, and here's my favorite part. My favorite one.
It's like she's gonna cry.
That's what we're hoping to do. If there was an invention that does not
Right.
exist in the world of pizza that you wish existed,
Right.
what would that be? And would you want to showcase that at the Pizza Expo for the world over?
So no.
No, that's fair. We knew this was happening. We had
knew-
a
actually
pre-meeting.
did. We did. I talked about this. It's
There were a lot of yeses followed by this one inevitable no.
Yeah, no. I don't know if it's because it's on the spot. Maybe I'm not a creative person. I like what we have. I don't know.
I want to invent something that just cuts the slices perfectly, like way easier. I know there's a few companies that are making like helpers and stuff for the slicing, and I know like Costco
yeah.
or one of those places has like the boom and then the rotate with the boom. If you watch the video, you'll find it on the internet. It's the boom boom. I would like to invent something that like it's just universal for like every size, and it just goes down and the pizza's
I
cut
do remember you
perfectly.
talking about this before.
Yeah, I would love to figure
would
this
be-
out.
yeah.
Or the way we display our slices.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's a guy who has an expo, and he's called the portion paddle guy.
Yeah.
That's where we get our paddles from. I would love to invent one that's like steel or like aluminum that has magnets in it, and the pizzas could rotate like in the window.
Yes. No, I was actually just thinking about that because
That would be-
I was thinking about Voodoo Donuts when you go there.
Yeah,
they're
I would love a
Yeah.
I've never been to Voodoo Donuts.
You know,
but,
they have just the donuts are really small.
okay, but they're
So
spinning.
you can just put them and they're like rotating on us, and that's how you pick what you want.
Okay, yeah, so I want pizzas on a turntable upstairs that
That would
A,
be
we could
awesome.
move so we don't reach across,
Yeah.
but also like it's just like people are like, how the hell is that happening?
Right, so true.
What the fuck did you do? Like, what, you just waste all your money? Yes.
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 Give
we
us
waste
more.
More. Well, give us more because we'll
we'll-
waste it better than you can. Slice pizza.
Yes.
Great. Awesome.
Financially irresponsible.
That's what we are. We spend our money on a podcast. Why? Why not?
Why not?
Why not? What have you heard about the Pizza Expo that like I know I went and was really
Right.
awesome. Like what have you heard about it?
I mean, I've only heard basically what you and I guess Dolan have talked about.
What was the coolest thing we brought back from the expo last year?
Ooh.
The little pineapple
I
guy,
was
the,
just gonna
the
say the
pizza
little
bag.
pineapple guy.
The pizza bag.
pizza
You have
bag?
one.
I do have one.
The vegan
What did you get
cheese
from the
companies.
Pizza Expo?
We got the vegan cheese like samples. We got gluten-free pizza out of it.
We did get gluten-free pizza.
We got our pizza box company. Shout out to
Oh,
Pizza Bib.
true.
We met them. They're
Yeah.
fucking insane. I'll say that. You guys are fucking insane. Yeah. What?
In a good way?
Oh yeah, in a great way. Great way. If you're listening,
Unhinged.
great way.
You guys
Oh.
are unhinged.
Unhinged at the expo. I was the first day I saw them. I was scared to go talk to them. I took a lot of courage to go see them the second day, and now we have the coolest pizza box in the
Yeah,
world. But yeah,
sure.
they know they're unhinged.
Nice.
They know it. I hope they watch this and they're like, yeah, shout out to them.
We can tag him.
Oh, we shall.
Consider yourself tagged.
Consider yourself tagged, Pizza Bib. I got to see a lot of companies like Slice Saver who had been doing business with in person.
Yes.
Got to meet people in person. That was cool. Our favorites, Flatiron Spice from Boulder, they were there. So, and it's funny, they're in Boulder and we never get to see each other. So we had to fly all the way to Vegas to
Yeah.
see our neighbors. That was fun. We saw a lot of the local Fort Collins pizza places that we have relationships with. Chow Mobile was out there competing in Best Cheese Slice. He did pretty good. And then Jeff from Postcard Pizza goes every year. He's got the one in the Equinox. That's the one. They have vegan pizza there. You should check it
Yes,
out. They
I
do the
heard,
Detroit
yeah.
style pizza.
Yeah.
They are awesome.
Would you compete? Would you go and do all this
I
stuff?
I think I would rather speak before compete, personally. I had a good time eating the competition's offerings, but competing seemed to me like there was a lot of out of your control from like the dough and shipping it and getting it there, that it was like extra stress, and I was going I wasn't going to like showcase, but like kind of take it in. Maybe if I go a few more times, my tune might change. I did speak to Landon, our ex-employee, about it, and he really enjoyed competing. But I think that's like, I'm not really wired for that purpose. Like, you know, all the gold medalists of Pizza World were there. All the big shots were there. That was kind of fun. The crazy days when they do all the competitions, like the dough throwing competition and the fastest box making. I think I could tear that one up.
Joe would love to go to that one.
Joe would love to make a box making
competition.
Love it.
Love it.
Love it. Anything else to wrap up Pizza Expo, which is happening very relevantly? No?
No.
Awesome. Recently, I was thinking of like what we could do on the podcast, especially episode 1 with no format. I came across this article, not on Pizza Today, but PMQ. Yes, there are 2 pizza publications. PMQ is Pizza Magazine Quarterly. We'll say it out loud. Guys, if it's called PMQ, you should only have 4 episodes a year. That's how quarters work. Someone had to tell you. Anywho, they were in PMQ. I think it was an email blast. I sent it to Mary. It was the 50 weirdest pizza. Was it 50? 50 weirdest pizza toppings. Some of them for us were kind of normal.
Right.
But there were some across, like bugs were on it, which is a delicacy in other countries. So at this point, Mary's going to throw out a few of the weird ones that she was privy to reading. And we're going to just discuss.
We're just going to discuss.
We're going to discuss.
Okay.
Yeah. Mary, the floor is yours.
Okay, the first weird pizza topping is kangaroo.
Ooh.
No. Okay, so
Hippity hop.
Hippity hopperoo.
Hippity hopperoo. I already got the names for this. I'm going to call it
That's
Chauncey.
the name of the what?
I'm going to call it Chauncey.
Chauncey.
Emily, just operate under the assumption that like we understand you're vegan.
Right. That's why I was like, what? Okay, got it.
So it was a vegan kangaroo.
Perhaps vegan kangaroo meat. They have vegan chicken. Vegan kangaroo meat wouldn't be that far off. Or would you fuck with kangaroo like on the menu? Would that be something you want to get down
The real
with?
question is, would you fuck with kangaroo?
Would you fuck with, he's boxing, he's got boxing glove, would you fuck with a kangaroo?
No, you should actually.
Never.
These guys
Don't.
Fuck with a kangaroo.
No,
They will
guys-
fuck you up and put you in their
guys-
pouch.
Guys, seriously, don't fight a kangaroo.
Don't. They will fuck you up and then you'll put it on a pizza. Fuck you, kangaroo.
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 So kangaroo, I think people would be very intrigued. I think it might get people talking.
Do you think it's like inhumane to kill a kangaroo? Because like a chicken's a chicken, but like a kangaroo's like a majestic beast.
Jeremy, my thing is, okay,
You're a vegan no matter what, so all animals.
Yes.
But like chickens don't matter, whereas kangaroos do. Do all kangaroos matter?
See, and this is where I cannot agree.
That's fair.
So I'm not. Yeah, I mean, if we want to have a whole vegan conversation, we can.
I have no idea, but what would we pair with a kangaroo?
See, and that's it. Like, do people eat kangaroo?
They must if it made the topping list.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, this is a
literally
real list.
Where do they eat this?
In Australia, I'm guessing.
They eat it in Australia?
Yeah, they have so many that they gotta do something with them.
What do you? I mean,
I don't know.
This is where Google.
I've eaten alligator before.
You've eaten alligator?
I have. I've had eaten alligator. Yeah. I went to, when my boarding school, we had a kid from the Louisiana, and he brought in some alligator, and he fried it up for us. It tasted like rough chicken. It was good.
Okay, so let's assume kangaroo. What?
They are widely available in Australian supermarkets.
So what does it go with? What pairs well with a kangaroo?
Yeah, this is where.
This is what I want to.
Similar to venison or lamb.
Oh, okay.
Low-fat
It's like a gamey, meaty food.
Taylor is speaking, by the way.
Taylor is, remember our first sponsor, the Speak Cheesy. Taylor runs that classy establishment. Okay. So it's like a gamey, meaty pizza.
So the question is, would you eat it?
Assuming you were not vegan, of course.
I don't know how to answer that question. Though.
Okay, if there was, you know how there's vegan chicken and vegan
Yes.
pepperoni? If there
Well,
was,
yes, of
if there was
course.
vegan kangaroo,
I would.
See, but that's the hard part.
it is.
The answer is yes to
Okay, here's the
anything.
question.
They're already
It's
making.
not- Would you try to convince me to eat kangaroo?
Well, no.
Well, there you go. She's not eating it.
But that's because she's vegan. This is a completely different, okay, let's assume the kangaroo is readily available like all the other foods in the world.
Okay, how about this? How about we say the kangaroo died of natural causes?
Yes.
And was still safe to eat.
Safe to eat. Well, there's no better way to eat food than on a pizza. There's no other way to eat pizza than eat a food than on a pizza. That's
Right,
the
so
best way
let's
possible.
say that. Like, I want to say no, but like, if I was inclined to, and the kangaroo side of natural. Yes.
So where do I know it's
What
not,
I'm saying is, I will try anything.
I know it's not on the list, and I know this is more into the vegan conversation, or
Yeah.
it might be on the list, but like, do bugs count in the vegan world? Like, is that a
Yes.
Okay, so like a fried ant, that'd be a no-go.
Correct.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, speed round then, because these are all animals.
Yeah.
All of the topics are animals.
See, and go for it.
Facts.
So
okay,
no,
got-
no.
Oh.
For
No.
you, I think.
No for me.
Yeah, you're not gonna eat any of these.
No, I mean, I'm just like, how do I say, yeah, I would? Like, I'm
I
not,
think I like your stance.
Yeah.
but like, it's not that I want to have a stance. It's just that like,
I'm vegan.
It's
It is
just
the
that the
line
answer's
has been
the
drawn.
answer's just no.
The
Like,
line has
imagine
been
being
drawn.
like a vegan, would you eat kangaroos?
The
Yes.
line has been. That's where
That'd
I'm
be
not.
crazy.
Fuck kangaroos.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, okay. Jeremy, speed round.
Here-
Crocodile, yes.
Yeah, I've already done it. Been there, done that.
Escargot, snails.
No.
Okay.
Well, yeah, Pretty Woman though made me. I'm kind
Pretty
of a little
ones.
curious.
I would eat
Slippery
pretty ones.
suckers. You know what I'm talking about. If anyone pretends they don't, slippery little suckers, they know.
Iguana.
Iguana. From what region?
Girl, I don't know.
I would.
is
I
iguana.
I would gotta try it. I would gotta try it. Would got.
Mealworms.
Meal I would not want to, but I'd be so curious.
Done.
Done. That's the
Oh, that's
speed
it.
round.
There aren't any
Cotton
weird
candy.
ones that aren't. I really thought you were gonna say like cotton balls.
Cotton candy.
Yes.
Yes, Reese's Pieces.
Well, of course.
Oh yeah, just don't shoot
Sorry.
the messenger.
So sorry.
Pretzels.
Well, but like I guess
Pretzels
I
on a
have to
pretzel
specify. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't love a pretzel crust.
When we first opened, I was bored because no one came in when we first opened. And I made a pretzel crust with goldfish pretzels on it. Put it in the window, and I didn't think it was that great. And I love pretzels and pizza, but a customer had it and he loved it. And I was like, oh, they'll just eat anything.
Here's your speed round. Ready?
Okay, got it.
Okay. I was gonna pickles. We already do that.
We already knew.
Already there.
Green peas.
Yes.
Fermented.
I put
black
peas on a
beans.
slice
Ooh,
before.
fermented black beans.
For what?
They're fermented.
No.
Collard greens.
Yes.
We're doing that right now. Last week's special.
Mm-hmm.
Banana.
Banana's crazy. We're
All
doing
day.
a dessert pie, I guess.
Oh, you could put Nutella and bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a question. When does a pizza stop being a pizza?
Stop being a pizza.
Well, now we're talking about what defines a pizza.
Is it the crust? Is it just?
Is it the crust that defines the pizza? Like this might be like episode 2. That could be like
I think
3
if
hours.
there's a pizza crust, it's a
Okay,
pizza.
okay, we're not gonna discuss that now, but I will write that idea.
Yeah, like what makes something a pizza?
What defines a pizza?
Yeah. Is it the
Okay.
sauce or the crust or the combination of both? It's not the circle
can't-
because
Okay.
I can't handle this
curry.
conversation right now. Curry.
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry on a pizza.
Swoosh.
Hell yeah. No,
Tuna.
I don't love curry. Tuna. Well, I can't.
Fish.
No, yeah, I wouldn't eat that.
Sweet corn.
Yes.
Cannabis.
I mean, yes, sure. No, not me personally. No. I said yes, then I went no.
No. I then
Yes.
realized what it was,
No.
and I said no. No.
All right, that concludes our speed round.
Loved it. That was a fun time.
That was a fun
time. I guess that brings us to the last segment of our first ever
Yeah.
It's Just Pizza podcast. We thought it'd be fun and also stealing from every podcast in the world that plays, not everyone, but it's fun to play a little game. Who doesn't love a game? Emily does not love a game, but tough luck. You're on the podcast as a host, so we're going to play a game. And for this week, we went over lots of different games and podcasts in the world that we play. We're going to play Duck, Duck, Goose.
Okay.
No, we're not going to play Duck, Duck, Goose.
Okay.
We're gonna play Capture the Flag. No, we're gonna do the actual name of it. I'm scrolling to Higher or Lower. It's a
Okay.
new segment. Cue some music and some graphics.
Da-na-na-na.
Higher, lower, higher, lower.
What was? I just started singing. What's the?
I don't want to be a chicken.
Yeah, higher or lower. How we play this game is Mary is going to throw out some questions that have answers that can be answered in where we would answer it, and then
Okay.
the other person has to decide if you're spot on or higher and lower. And a question could be like, how many pepperonis would it take to stack from here to the moon?
Oh God. Okay.
Like, you have to throw out a number, and then I
Okay.
would say higher or
Okay.
or lower,
Okay.
and that's how we're going to
Okay.
play this game.
Got it.
So Mary's going to throw out the first one.
Okay, great. Who's guessing the number and who's guessing higher or low?
Emily's going to guess the number at first, and if we don't like how this is working out, we're going to switch it up.
I'm gonna. Okay.
A lot of pressure on you.
I don't like that, but.
Well, I just get to judge you now versus like the other way where
Yeah,
you just
now
might.
you're gonna
What
look
if you're
at
a
me
yes man and you just say
lower.
yes with whatever I do? This way.
Oh, I have to say higher or lower.
No, you're going to pick the answer, and I'm going to say higher or lower.
Whatever.
I'm like, you're wrong.
Yeah, so he's either going to be like...
So wrong.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
In square footage...
I can't do that.
All right.
No.
In square footage, how big was the largest pizza ever made?
The largest pizza ever made. 16 square feet.
Ooh. I think just based off... Oh, wait. So there was the one in Italy that won the contest that was long, which would qualify for square footage.
Oh.
Way too low. Massively too low.
Okay.
Jeremy is correct. It was 13,957 feet square.
They put it through a conveyor belt so we could keep on going. And it just, they had like a whole town came together for a pizza. It was like a pizza celebration, and they wanted to break the world record. It was like, it went on forever. Yeah.
This one specifically was created by Pizza Hut in Los Angeles. So it's not the Italian.
Oh, okay.
But it was assembled and baked in pieces on site, totaling 68,000 slices.
I feel like if you assembled it, then
That's
it's not one
insane.
pizza.
Ooh, fair enough.
I would say,
One.
yeah, the Italy one was one pizza, but I don't know how they like kept it feeding. But I'd say like to answer that question properly, like I want to know what's the biggest pizza that's made. Like I don't want to put like 6 pizzas that are squares and put them next to each other and go, this is all one pizza. That's like baking cakes in layers and going, it's so tall. You're like, no, that's just 7 cakes.
Either way, you got the answer right. It was higher.
Perfect. I still want to do some more research.
Please do.
Okay, we're going to come back and find this.
Okay, ready, Emily? Number 2. How much was the most expensive pizza known to date?
A hint from my knowledge, I think gold leaf was on the pizza. Gold leaf is expensive. That's the last hint anyone gets.
I don't
so
know.
sorry.
The most expensive pizza? Like what if, okay, because I could say like $50,000. What if it was like $2 million? Like,
Well, that's the game.
I know.
There, in fact, lies the game.
But, like-
you want to nail it on the first try? Make me look stupid. Higher. Nope, she got it right. Fuck.
I'm gonna say 700,000.
700. I'm gonna go lower.
Fuck.
Damn it.
Okay, yeah. It was lower.
Fuck.
$12,000.
God damn it.
And it was. Do we have more information on it?
Yes, it was the Louis the 13th pizza. An Italian chef named Renato Viola made this pizza with dough that was proofed for 72 hours, served with extremely expensive brandy, cognac, or champagne, topped with 3 types of caviar, fresh lobster, prawns,
Truffle.
What was the size of this pizza?
girl, I don't know, buffalo mozzarella, and all of which seasoned with pink salt imported from Australia.
Okay, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, $1 million pizza is kind of crazy.
There is a place.
Like, what?
There's a
Wait.
place somewhere in the country that has a slice that's over $1,000, and there's gold leaf and truffles on it,
Okay, so I
which is
wasn't
crazy.
too far off.
No, you weren't. I mean, you were a little far off, but not too far.
700,000 is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's like.
But I got scared, so
You
I
were in
went.
the thousands.
I went
Yeah,
high.
you did. That's the name of
Because
the game.
imagine me saying 12,000 and the answer
Imagine if
was
you
2
said like
million.
$8. That would have been too low.
If I said $8, I don't deserve to be on this podcast.
All right, ready? Emily?
Yes.
Question 3. How much money does the pizza industry make in the U.S. as of 2026?
The pizza industry. Oh my god.
It's
Oh my god.
it's 11 to 15 figures. So if you said 7 figures, you'd be way off. Domino's makes around 10 billion.
But I can't answer the question.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. 50,000 billion gajillion.
Nope. Lower. Hard lower.
It is lower. It's 37 billion.
I would, yeah, it's around, yeah.
Damn.
So far, Jeremy is winning.
Well, not really winning. I just have more nerd pizza knowledge in my head. Can I guess the next one then?
Yeah.
Okay, Emily, you're gonna have to, we're switching.
Yeah, ready?
Mm-hmm.
How many slices does the average American eat in a year?
Well, I eat 1,000 plus, and I'm the average, so it's got to be around there. I would say, arguably, there's 52 weeks. If you're eating pizza once a week, you're at least doing it right, but not everyone does that. People have Pizza Friday at their house. I'm gonna say 36.
30. Wait, that's the question. 36 slices a year.
Average person eats 36 slices of pizza a year. Is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna say it's higher.
It is higher, but only barely. 46.
Oh,
Whoa.
so close.
But I
Nice.
won.
Really good mental thinking there.
Thank you.
And-
I figured all the people that don't get to eat pizza had to factor into that. You know, there's those guys like me, and then there's like the other people that are living sadly without pizza. Because if you don't have pizza, you're sad.
People don't like pizza.
They're not people. They're kangaroos.
Okay. In what year did the first frozen pizza hit the market?
It was not DiGiorno. Oh, this is me again.
Mm-hmm.
You think like when refrigeration. This is a tough question because I would like a follow up on like, was this nationwide or was it like one place who had a freezer in the East Coast and they were just freezing their pizza? Because like then it could be like 1912 to 1940, but I'm thinking it'd have to be post World War II, which would be like, I'm gonna just throw out like commercial industrial revolution, 1968.
I'm gonna say earlier.
Same exact thing. It was earlier, but only barely. 1962.
Oh. Oh.
Good guy.
Oh.
Loser.
Loser is off by less than 5 years. Out of all the years,
But I won.
what were you gonna say?
1962.
Oh, well, look at that.
Okay, last one. What year did the first pizzeria open?
America or world?
World.
I think it was New York or Connecticut, and I think it was like, I'm gonna say 1926, but I don't love that answer. An unconfident 1926. I've seen this answer on paper before.
I'm gonna go with later than that.
That's wrong.
It's way, way earlier.
Oh, shit.
1830.
18th, yeah.
Oh.
In
In Naples.
Oh, so it was worldwide. I was thinking America would be like in the 1920s.
Antica Pizzeria Portalma.
Naples has the most delightful pizza.
It's still there.
The recipe has slightly changed.
I'm sure.
Health department has
I'm
come in
sure.
there, changed things.
All right, Jeremy, wrap this up for us.
Let's
bro.
wrap this up. So, Em, this was thank you for being a part of the first ever It's Just Pizza podcast here at Slice, episode 1 of 1. Now, episode 1 of many. I had a good time. How did you enjoy yourself?
I did. I did.
What was your favorite part of the unexpected favorite part of the podcast?
Unexpected favorite part. Like my favorite thing about it, or my favorite thing that happened.
Your world. The suspense is just really what's going to draw the
You know,
viewers in.
my favorite part of this podcast was the quality time I got to spend with my boss.
Oh my goodness.
Get out.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Next week we'll be joined by other employees of Slice that no longer work. I had a blast. This was as fun as I thought it would be. Always a good time. A pleasure. Thank you for joining.
Yes, of course.
First of many.
First of many.
First of many podcasts. We'll be back. We'll do it again. We'll run this back, as they say.
Yeah, we'll run it back.
We'll run it back. My favorite part for me was you just turning the microphone around.
Did I do that a lot?
Right round like a record, baby, right round. That was
Am I
probably
gonna hate
my
this?
favorite. But overall, thank you everyone for watching. We just found out we haven't been recording this at all, so we're going to have to do it all over again. And
Thank you.
we'll see you next month for podcast episode number 2. It's just pizza.
It's just pizza.
It's just pizza.
Great.
And break.
Yay.
Hey.
Yay. Yeah. That was fun.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
I thought you did great.